Hey guys, it's Cece. Today I'm going to draw a anime style girl, and this video is mainly just to introduce you to my channel. On my channel you'll see videos of time lapses of me drawing with voiceovers over them. I may do other things in the future, but that's the main premise of my channel. Anyways, what I'm going to be doing is just taking you through my drawing process, I guess, and just, what I was thinking about the piece and like what inspired me to draw it, and basically just how I drew it, I guess. Not how I drew it, but you get the general idea. Just my thoughts while drawing it. And right now, during this whole sequence, I'm just doing the base sketch, and I was sort of just figuring out what I wanted to do because I didn't have any sort of set like prompt or idea of what I wanted to draw. And here you can see that I've started tracing my sketch, and I tried to keep a balance between the thin lines and the thicker lines. And I was trying to figure out how detailed I wanted it or how simple I wanted it. For example, if I wanted the eyebrows just to be lines, or if I wanted them to be actual eyebrow shapes. And you'll see a lot of like redrawing over lines and erasing lines and redoing lines over and over. I'm kind of a perfectionist in a sort. I'll like nitpick over little details, and like each individual line I might do like 2 or 3 times, and that's just a really bad habit of mine. And I also rely on the what I'm doing now, like selecting something and like moving it around and making it bigger or smaller. I'm trying not to do that as much because I also do traditional art, and I don't want to become super dependent on that. But sometimes, you have to. For example, like 2 seconds ago, when I realized the chest area was a little too low and I had to fix that anatomy problem using the transformation tool, I guess. I don't know. It's called that on one drawing app I use, but it doesn't quite have a name here, I don't think, but here as in like on this computer program. But anyways, that's probably what I'll refer to it as. The transformation tool, I guess. I don't know, the lasso tool, the selection tool, whatever you want to call it. So right now I'm just going through and touching up all the lines, and making sure I don't accidentally make any mistakes, such as the collar not being there. And right now, I start off way too many sentences with, and right now. Right now, I'm just color swatching some things and going into the coloring process. I originally started with a couple different types, a couple different ways of coloring, but I ended up just coloring it all in with a marker / pen sort of tool, because that's just what worked the best. During this, you might see me like try to use the bucket tool, but it ended up like the lines were way too thin for that. So yeah, that's something in this. So right now I'm just going in and doing shadows and giving the character blush and fixing up all the edges and erasing the scribbles outside the lines and making it look nice and clean. Sorry, I keep like clearing my throat, and I don't know. Uh, so yeah. Now I'm just going in coloring the shirt. And I chose sort of a lavender color because I thought that would complement the hair nicely. Excuse me. Here I'm just going through and adding, I was adding the shirt wrinkles. Then I moved on to doing the pants, and I decided to go with just white pants instead of the blue color that I chose because I thought that would go better with the lavender color. Now I'm coloring the hair, and I started by just filling it in and just trying to get it all filled in and all the extra white bits covered up. And then I actually don't go in with hair detail until the very end, which usually I wouldn't do that, but I don't know. I sort of like changed my mind on how simple I wanted it to be towards the end and decided I wanted more texture. And now here I'm doing the eyes and struggling a little bit with the pupils and trying to make them the right size and trying not to give her big, like, fish eyes. I sort of have a bad habit of, like, different sized pupils, and I just sort of left it that way. Okay, at this point, I was like, okay, that's good enough. So now I'm just going in, creating the background, doing some clouds, and just doing something sort of simple. Yeah, I'm just doing a lot of rotating and blurring and adjusting and trying to make it look normal. And now I'm doing hair, um, the hair details and such, and just finishing it up. And yeah, that's it. I hope you liked that video. Please like if you do. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.